Hawaiian Islands, Yahweh from Marshall Islands, Yorana from Tahiti, Kiora from New Zealand, Kia Yorana from Cook Islands, Ukulele, the Kingdom of Tonga, Halo, Vanuatu, and Talofa from Tuvalu and the islands of Samoa. Well, it is good to be back with everybody today here on the School Talk Story with Dr. T, as well as the Ukulele Dad Show. And again, this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPINE. Yep. And also, we're going to have here in a few minutes your ukulele class, so make sure that you look up the music and everything and look for your ukulele, because sometimes some of you lose your ukulele. Yeah, hopefully not, but it happens. But here in the chat, you can find the Facebook group as well as the Google Drive where you can find your music, everybody. Later on in the show, we're going to need these numbers here for our mindfulness part of the show. So make a note of these as well. And yep, we look forward to, again, having all of you here on the show today. Well, today we're going to be talking about the island of my ancestors, which is American Samoa. So let me share with you a few pictures here. So right here, we have a very nice scene from American Samoa. This is actually on the islands of Oahu. And then this is the flag of American Samoa. And then in a minute, I will show you the map, okay? But let me just share this. American Samoa is an unincorporated U.S. territory. It is one of 2 U.S. territories south of the equator. And the capital of American Samoa is Pago Pago. And there are 5 main islands and 2 coral atolls. They include Tutuila, and then also we have the Manua Islands, which consists of Wofu, Tau, and Olosenga. And then we also have the Rolls Atoll and then the Swains Islands. But the population of American Samoa is 45,443. But let me see if I can share this map with you. All right, so take a look at our map there. And next time we'll be talking about Samoa. But American Samoa, we have again Pago Pago, we have Tutuila Island, also the Aonuu Island. Then we have the Manua Islands, as you see up here on the other side. Wofu, Tau, and Olosenga. That's where my ancestors are from, everybody. But that, my friends, I wanted to share with you about Samoa. And next week we will discuss, American Samoa. Next week we will discuss Samoa, everybody. All right. Let me go back to the beautiful Samoa picture. Yeah. And at this time, this is the time when some of you like to escape, but it's time for our announcements portion of this program. So try not to escape. And I'm going to share a couple things with you today. So first, we're going to go to NPINE's Facebook page. And I wanted to add, we're also on Instagram, also known as the IG, but again, you'll find all the same things on Facebook and Instagram. So I just wanted to share Facebook for today. So yeah, we were at the Ohana Hawaiian barbecue this past week. Yeah, it was good to be with everybody. And our ukulele class. The golf tournament, some of you haven't signed up yet, But the tournament starts actually tomorrow, and it continues through April the 20th. Again, take some time to register here, and you'll also find some more details on the tournament. And again, we wanted to recognize all of our sponsors. I have a lot of them there, so thank you so very much to everybody. Yep, we have a lot of good ones, everybody. There's a Utah Samoan Heritage Festival coming up in July. Island Grad is on May the 2nd. That's coming up soon in San Bernardino. Yep, this was about a week or so ago, very hot. So here's some good advice on how to deal with the heat here, everybody. And then the Persian New Year started on March the 20th. So happy Nowruz Day. Good information here from Soluna related to mental health. We met them at a recent event. C's candy is over, but you can still order some candy there on our Enpine website, which I'll show you in a minute. And then don't forget, we're on every Monday from 11 to 11:15 a.m. Aloha Music and Mindfulness. Yeah, this is our show right here. Yep, there we are, me and Wilma. And we recently were on Catalina Island, and we participated in their business mixer. Yeah, we are a member of their Chamber of Commerce called Love Catalina. Yep, and this is very sad about the situation in Hawaii, but here is some information on flood assistance for everybody, so please share it with your friends and relatives. Yep, very sad, everybody. But that was the Enpine Facebook page. We should now be at the Enpine website. And I think I've gone through pretty much most of this. The one thing I wanted to share is some of you haven't applied yet, but we have now the Enpine Awards and Scholarships. So again, come here and take a look on our website. We have a lot of different awards that you can apply for, everybody, including the new Fesili and Salanoa Memorial College Scholarship for the Performing Arts. Yep, a lot of good things here, everybody. So make sure you apply. Yep, we did the tournament. We are still looking for some Enpine board members. So come over here and click, and that will give the information on how to become a board member. Also looking for students, 11th grade, 12th grade, or even college. But I think the rest of this stuff is, you can take a look at it in your free time. I'm sure you have a lot. Purchase some merch. Okay. And again, thank you so much, everybody. It's always good to share this information with all of you. All right. Well, everybody, the good news, it is now time for ukulele class. So look for your instrument and let's start a playing here. Okay. So here we go. And I am going to move our beautiful picture of Wofu because you can see me better this way. Okay. So today we're going to learn the song called the Coconut Song, everybody. And yeah, this is a song that we've done before, but it's good to review. We were playing it with our lady friends over at the LA County Office of Education on Tuesday. We had our class. So good to review the song with everybody. So again, everybody, we're going to learn our 2 new chords for today. And then we'll start playing because this is a good song. It's a 2-chord song. Again, this is your ukulele, so make sure you hold it about right here. Then we just strum the instrument like this. I like to use my thumb and my fingers like that. And then we put down our fingers. So this is finger 1, 2, 3, and 4 on our left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you'll go, again, take a look at this chart. This is our first chord called the C7. This indicates where we put our fingers. But look at the top. Each of our strings has a name. So it's G, C, E, A, string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4. And that's also how you tune the instrument. This is our song. It is My Dog Has Fleas. So the name of our chord today is called C7. So you'll notice you put your first finger on string 4, fret 1. That's what the F stands for. There are 4 sections, fret 1, 2, 3, and 4, where we put our fingers. There's actually more, but for our purposes, we're only going to use 4. Okay. So this says to put our first finger on string 4, which is G, C, E, A, string 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your first finger is on fret 1. So let's try strumming C7. Good. Good job. Okay. Then our other chord is called the F chord. So for this chord, our first finger is on string 3, fret 1, and our second finger is on string 1, fret number 2. So let's try it. First finger, string 3, string 1, 2, 3, G, C, E. First finger on string 3, and then our second finger is on string 1, 3, and then 1, and then we go F, F. Good. So if you look in your music, I'm sure all of you have got it out there. But again, we have the 2 chords. So we start off with F, 2, 3, 4. So again, you'll notice in your music there's a 4 next to F. That means we strum it 4 times. F, 2, 3, 4. Then C7, C7, 2, 3, 4. Then F, 2, 3, 4. Then C7, 2, 3, 4. So that is the whole song, everybody. So we just go F, 2, 3, 4. Then move your first finger back to C7, 2, 3, 4. Then move your first finger back to F, 2, 3, 4. So your first finger's right here. It's going back and forth like that. So F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. Then F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. So the other thing you need to do is take a nice deep breath and out. And one more time and out, because this is a long song, but that's pretty much what you're going to do. F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you come down all the way to the last line where it says coconut. And then we have the ending. It is like this. F, F, F. That is the ending. F, F, F. That is the ending. F, F, F. One more time. F, F, F. Good job. Okay. So everybody again, take a deep breath. And we can do this. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, here we go. F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, C7. Keep going. Coconut. Coconut. Good. Coconut. Keep going. Coconut. He said every morning. When I wake up, I'll drink my coconut. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, and every evening. Before I sleep, I drink my coconut. Good. 6, 7, keep going. Coconut, 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 coconut. He say, my mama, she cooks rice with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. And my auntie, she cooks taro with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Keep going, almost done. Coconut, 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 coconut. He say, coconut, 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 coconut. One more time. Coconut, slow it down. Coconut, here we go. Coconut, getting ready for the ending. Here we go. Coconut. Hey, hey, how'd you do? All right. Well, good work. We will bring this back again next week because we're going to learn the advanced strum. And then in another 2 weeks, we will do the baritone. But please make a note, next week I will be off. So we'll be doing this for about 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, I will be off next week. So just make a note of that. All right, everybody. Well, let us take a look now at a couple things I want to go over with you. And then we have another song we're going to do. Let me see here. Yeah, I think I might need the banjo ukulele for that one. Yeah, I will. Okay, let me find the banjo. Banjo's hiding over here. Yep, I found it. Yeah, we are going to now move into our mindfulness activities. So again, look up there in the chat where it says the Aloha live chat. You can chat on there. Also, the 833-317-HOPE number is another good one. The 415-609-2018 number is another good one. It's called the Pacific Islander Wellness Initiative. And then finally, the Lifeline 988. I will explain what that means in a little bit here, but that's if things aren't looking very good at all. Well, everybody, this is the time where we do some nice stretching and breathing. So again, kind of stretch out there. All right. And then do some nice deep breathing in through the stomach. Breathe in and out. And in again and out. And keep stretching and breathing while I share the following with you. Today's topic is on art, A-R-T, art. So here's what it says about art. If we limit our idea of art to things like paintings and sculptures, we may miss out on some other types of art. Could be your clothes, your furniture, even your dishes. Yeah, everything is more beautiful when we look at it with different eyes. So look around your house, your apartment, where you work, and ask yourself, how many of these items were designed with artistic talent? Yeah, that's a very good question, huh? Yep, ask yourself that. That's a very good question. All right, well, our next song is called Oh Susanna. And before I do that, I got to share some art with you. This is from our friends. This first one is from our friend Deepak, and he says Vinaka. So this is some art that Deepak created. Very nice. Yep, very, very nice. And then this one, it says Ofa Malo Aupito, which means much love, thank you. That is from our friend Tavita. Yeah, this is some art that he made. Yeah, these two are artists. But again, thank you to the both of you. All right. Well, as I said, we're going to take a look at the banjo ukulele. So let me see if it's in tune. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, I think it's good. So this is the banjo ukulele. It looks like a banjo, but it's played just like a ukulele. So everybody can do it. So this would be the coconut song. F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. But today's song, we're going to sing this song, O Susana. This is actually the Hawaiian version because it will talk about Kaneohe up on the North Shore. And again, we pray for all of our friends up there in on Oahu because they've had some terrible flooding, as you know. And it talks about Honolulu too. All right, everybody. So here we go. 5, 6, here we go. I was on the wrong chord. I come from Kaneohe with the ukulele on my knee. I'm going to Honolulu, my true love for to see. Oh, Susana, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe with the ukulele on my knee. It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. The sun so hot, I froze to death. Susana, don't you cry. Oh, Susana, oh, don't you cry for me. For I come from Kaneohe with the ukulele on my knee. I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed I saw Susanna dear coming down the hill. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe with the ukulele on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe with the ukulele on my knee. All right, everybody, that was the banjo ukulele. Yeah, also known as the banjolele. All right, well, we're going to share some more things with you, but let me put the banjo ukulele away because she is a sensitive instrument. Yeah, we don't want her to get cold. Really. All right, banjo ukulele, thank you so much. Yep, she says thank you to all of you. Okay. Well, next, I'm going to share a few more things with you. And let us do a little share screen with you. Some of you like to disappear when I do this, but try to stay with me. And again, this was our chart, our stress level chart. So everybody take a look at the stress level chart, okay? So ask yourself, am I green, yellow, orange, or red? And if you are red, you need to, again, take a look at the 988 number, or either of those other numbers too. Now, if you are green, that's great. Yellow is normal because we do have some, again, some stress, some tension out there. But again, take care of yourselves, everybody. That's what we're going to talk about right now. So today's topic is on visualization. Okay, visualization. Yeah, okay. So here's what it says. Take some time to close your eyes, sit in a quiet place, in comfortable clothes and imagine a place that makes you happy. Could be a real place or an imagined place. And it says to use as many senses as you can to smell, your sight, or your touch. And then it suggests to think about the ocean, for example, the smell of salt water, the sound of crashing waves, and the warmth of the sun on our body. So, yep, that's just an example again of visualization, everybody. So take some time to do some visualizing out there. Okay. Now, I've got another thing I want to share with you. And you've seen this before, everybody. Okay. Let me move back to my other. There we go. So, yeah, if you've seen this before, this is our 50 ways to take a break. So, we're going to talk about the following. Yeah, this is a very good one. So, the first one is to color with crayons. Yeah, that's really nice to color with crayons. Helps us to relax. The next one is to make some music. Yeah, maybe with ukulele or what other instrument you like. And then finally, to consider climbing a tree, but be careful out there, everybody. We don't want you to get hurt. Okay. But yep, that is another thing that we can again get involved in there, everybody. All right, good work. Now, let me play our next song for you. And this one comes to us, one of our Disney songs. But I want everybody to dream out there. Yeah, do some dreaming, okay? Because that's what this song is about. It's called A Dream is a Wish. Okay, everybody, so here we go. All right, everybody, we can do it. Here we go, everybody. 5, 6, here we go. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. everybody. That was from Cinderella. Did you recognize that? All right. Well, we got one more little talk story for you today. And this is what we call the school talk story. And we've been going through Dr. Don English's article on engagement. Yeah. Yeah, good job, Don. But the next topic we wanted to talk about was called collaboration with local experts and community organizations. So say, hey, what does that mean? All right, so here you go. It says school districts should partner with culturally responsive organizations, consultants, or university experts to develop professional development tailored to the needs of all students, designing a curriculum that reflects the student's cultural background, involving equity and access administrators, community liaisons, and family engagement staff, and leveraging county offices of education for specialized guidance. So, yeah, that's an important one. I must say that Pacific Islander community, we do have a very high rate of absenteeism. Part of it's related to our health, and the other part is just related to bereavement and the way that we bereave when individuals pass away. So if you don't understand that, you'll wonder, how come they're not here? Okay. And then the other one was decolonizing the curriculum. Reform efforts must include a critical review of curriculum content, and it includes integrating diverse perspectives across subject areas, challenging Eurocentric narratives, embedding Indigenous knowledge and culturally empowering content. Curriculum and instruction administrators, in collaboration with community members and culturally competent curriculum developers, must lead this work, and school boards and executive leadership will oversee the reforms to ensure sustainable change. So sometimes the people don't like this because they call it the DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. But I think the way to think about it is it's just developing relationships with other humans, finding out what they're about. That's okay, everybody. You don't have to have these fancy names or anything like that. But again, do your best to find out about your students, and it will help in helping them to, again, do better in school and to come. Imagine that. Well, friends, let me pull up the pictures again of Samoa. There's the map of American Samoa. There is the flag. And then finally, we will pull up the picture of Mo'ofu, one of the islands of American Samoa. Well, we're going to say goodbye. And as you know, Hawaiian, we say aloha to say goodbye. In Samoa, as well as Tuvalu, we say tofa. But again, it is good to be with everybody. I will not be here next week because I will be at the Will Rogers Middle School. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, I will be the Will Rogers Middle School Career Day that day, and it's in Lawndale, California, in Los Angeles. So look forward to being there. But we will see you in a couple weeks. Okay, everybody? But again, thank you so much for joining us here on the program. Here's our final Aloha song, everybody. Here we go. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from the Hawaiian Islands. Wow. Aloha from King of Tonga. Ukimiu from the Solomon Islands. Goodbye from Papua New Guinea. Harera from the Cook Islands. Haerera from New Zealand. Aotearoa. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Ve'iku from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from Tuvalu and the islands of Samoa. Again, it's good to be with everybody. Take some aloha, some alofa to the world. We need a lot more out there. Take care, everybody. Thanks for your support.